Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name is Billy Stonier. I am one half of the Super Duper Doggy Duders Jesus is Our Shooter presentation group, and I will be representing our group, the Super Duper Doggy Duder Jesus is Our Shooter group, in our presentation of the Heart of Atlanta Motel versus the United States. Before I begin, I would like to give a big thanks to Ethan Von Cannon. He was the other half of the Super Duper Doggy Duder Jesus is Our Shooter presentation group, but sadly he was not able to help me present tonight. So, before I actually begin again, I'm going to have to set the mood. It is 1964, the time of the court case, and I believe it is important to reflect upon the times of what was happening. And to do this, we are going to be reflecting upon Herbie Hancock's newest album at the time, Empyrean Isles. And I believe this is to be important during our reflection, as we are able to truly understand what it was like to be back in 1964. Anyway, on with the presentation. The background. Let's set the stage. The background behind this case is that this Title II of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 had made racial discrimination in public facilities such as hotels and other commercial establishments illegal. However, the Heart of Atlanta Motel in Atlanta, Georgia, believe it or not, still withheld their services to black Americans. They were charged with disobeying the Title II. However, the owner of the hotel argued that this charge violated the Fifth Amendment rights and his ability to choose his customers and how he operated his own business. The big question behind this case was, did Congress overstep its Commerce Clause powers by depriving business owners of their right to choose their customers? Well, the public opinion was very strong in this case. As you can see here by this steaming Yelp review, Will.i.am S. of Fayetteville, Georgia, had said that this place was revolting. Back when he went to this motel, he was denied room due to his race. He was completely and utterly behind the times. Despite the Civil Rights Act of 1964 being in effect, Title II does not allow companies to deny services based on something so barbaric as race. We see a lot of bold claims here from Will.i.am S., but we'll see how this goes as we are now going over the ruling. Was the law laid down? Well, the court ruled in favor of the United States in this case. They stated that Title II was in fact carefully limited to enterprises having a direct and substantial relation to the interstate flow of goods and people, and it was not to be used specifically to select guests as they saw fit. The final decision came to a front in that places of public accommodation could not, quote, handpick people to serve, end quote. So what was this impact on federalism? Did it turn federalism into federalism? It's a good one. Well, the impact was that this ruling by the Supreme Court increased the federal government's power over business and commerce even further. The decision put racial equality above commercial affairs and presented the government's firm stance against discrimination and racism. That is the end of our presentation today, and I would just like to thank you, the listener, the viewer, for just being there for me, being a great supporter. If you don't mind, leave a comment, like, subscribe, tell me what you thought. If you are watching this on Blackboard, hopefully Mr. Kunz does put it there. Please contact me at billy.stonier@gmail.com with any complaints or comments you have. I will be happy to take them and happy to address them. In any other news, I will be signing off. I would like to give again, big shout out to Ethan Von Cannon for making this happen. I'm very sorry you could not be here, but the Super Duper Doggy Duders, Jesus is Our Shooter group, will still go on very strong. And with that, I say, #AllTerrain2018. Thank you and good night.